Hey guys, are you here? I am here. I'm trying to be here, but I don't know if I'm here, but I am here. So if anyone's here, let me know because I'm kind of going live right now. I got a new setup. This is called StreamYard, and I have no idea if this is going to come through. So if you are online, oh, I can see the count on here. That's cool. Okay, there's nobody online yet. It is now 3:30 p.m. I don't know if I'm going to be talking to air right now. Hopefully someone will come on and try to, look at me or not. I don't know. Um, oh gosh. I don't know. I'm clicking stuff around here. Um, hmm. Let me just add banners here, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing, but no one's here right now, so that's good. I can just do what I need to do. Let me just create a banner here. Hey, there's someone here. Yay! I hope that you see me. Let me know if you see me and if I'm coming in okay. I know one of you are here, hopefully. If you have anything or you can give me some kind of recognition that you're here, that's great. If not, I'll just keep talking for a little bit, hopefully. I am indulging in this right now. And this is my kind of go-to for just being locked down in home and wanting to eat stuff. So I'm eating my little Reese's Pieces. There you go. And just wanted to know if there's anybody here to talk to kind of interact with. I know it's a lovely day here. Hey, Tracy. Oh, good. Oh, it's clear as crystal. Thank you so much. That is so awesome. I'm using this thing called StreamYard, and it's hooked up to my webcam, and I'm trying to learn as I go here, as they say. But yeah, I did a couple of videos today. I did a video on my nails. Ta-da! Look at those. Aren't they cute? They got little bunnies and little that's like a little dove. This is like a little Totoro over here. And I got two little kitty cats over here doing my thing. So I was doing a bunch of videos, and what's the video about? Just chatting, just hanging out and chatting and stuff like that. But I'll be talking about a lot of things. I can talk about nails or whatever you want me to talk about. It's totally up to you. Whatever you want to ask me. If you want to do like a Q&A or ask me anything, that's fine too. I'm just open to chatting with whoever's here. You made iced tea. Oh, that's awesome. I haven't made iced tea in a long time, but do you like yours sweet or do you like yours unsweetened? I know here in the South, everybody loves sweet tea. When I first started ordering tea in a restaurant, and I didn't specify like if I wanted sugar in it or not, it came so sickeningly sweet. Really sweet. Oh, so you like sweet tea. Good. Well, that's a good thing. That's good. Yeah, I like all kinds of different teas. I like hot teas. I like iced teas, whatever. In the summertime, iced tea is great. In the wintertime, I love me some nice warm tea. And I just love being in bed and being cozy and then just, doing that sort of thing. So, yeah, I just thought I would... a video on tea? Ooh, that's kind of interesting. Yeah, Tracy, you know what? Let me make a note of that. Hang on, I'm going to go ahead and write that down on my little pad here. A tea video. Okay. I've got a boatload of tea, and I have not I can't remember the last time I put a video up on tea or how to make tea or anything like that. That would be absolutely awesome. What's my drink? I like tea a lot. For beverages, I do like hydration. I like the LaCroix drinks, so any kind of like seltzer, things like that, those kind of drinks. Oh, I see there's like 3 people now. Hi, everybody. I just thought I'd do a little video and start coming on here and chat. I'm chatting with Tracy. And let's see, what's my drink of choice? And everybody, you guys can chime in anytime if you want to talk about anything. I'm just here to like just chit chat a little bit. Let's see, my choice of drink would be anything like with water, anything hydrating, anything with electrolytes. I do like a little flavor. Actually, right now I just have water right over here. It's just water. Mm. Oh, you're in Pennsylvania. What? Oh, let's see. What I like about each one in a video on that. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I would definitely do something like that. Absolutely. Yes, yes. You're in PA. Oh, wow. Are you still in lockdown? Are you guys in lockdown and not going out or not doing anything? Here in Atlanta, we're starting to open up a little bit. I am really hesitant about it. I still haven't been out. I haven't been out in like 3 weeks now, going on 3 weeks. My son does a lot of the groceries and shopping and things like that. In fact, he went out to the grocery store today and he bought some stuff. But I have not been out. I've been in my neighborhood. I've been walking my dogs a little bit. I've been exercising, just around the block here, but I have not gone out. It's a beautiful day today, so I am going to go ahead and take my dogs out for a little walk in a while. But, I wanted to get on here and then just chit chat about anything that anybody wants to chit chat about. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Tracy. I appreciate that. Yeah, well, I put on makeup. I haven't had makeup on in like a month, almost a month now. I literally had no makeup on. And I just thought today I would do some videos and get a couple of, videos done and edited, and it'll be going up later, this week or whatever. And I slapped on some, it's just like the, what is it called? Fit Me or Fit Makeup. And it's by, don't ask me who. I'm terrible with makeup and things that I talk about, but it I don't know, it plays really well on camera. I think it plays really well on camera. And I've just in my standard, blush, and this is an NYX Cosmetics lipstick. It's one of the darker ones. It's called it's one of their, I think it's called like a Shout Loud is the brand of it, within the brand of NYX. And so I decided to slap that on. And I've been living in t-shirts. I've been living in sweatshirts. So I decided to put a little something better on today. And I'm in a really good mood to, to be videoing and doing things like that. But if you guys are on here, anybody wants me to talk about anything specific, I will. I'm just snacking on my little Reese's Pieces here. I'm having a little before dinner snack. Oh, this just came on. And I'm just hanging out. So anybody wants to say anything, that's fine. I'd be really happy to answer any of your questions, whatever you want. If it's health, or if it's beauty or anything like that. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's just like it's my little office area, and you can see the dining room back here. This is where I go, and then right over here, right over there, is the dog kennel. So no dogs in there right now, but that's where my oldest dog sleeps. I'm sorry, I'm just snacking as I'm talking. I just love it. Oh, really? Yeah, I love Reese's. Now these are, you know, like the little, I call them like the little M&M ones. Oh, they're this way. Okay. Um, this is what I use, what I do when I'm like watching a movie. Like I really want to snack on some stuff that are kind of like sweet, but you know, but don't mess up your fingers or anything like that. So I just keep some of the Reese's on hand, and that's what I do, you know. So anyone else, you know, I know there's all two of you here, but if anyone wants to go ahead and shout out, just don't be shy on the comments. At least just say hi. That would be really appreciated. I would really, you know, value that, and go ahead and you know, talk to me about anything. What did I want to tell you? Oh yeah, I've been using some new products. I've been testing some new products. I've been very happy with an eyelash growth serum that I talked to you guys about maybe a few weeks ago. And I think I did another live stream or live video about that. And now it's been about 40 days, 45 days, so about a month and a half. And I'm really, really liking it. I'm going to take off my glasses so you guys can see. And I've got some mascara on. It's the Princess mascara. I've got some mascara on and a really minimum, like a little eyeliner. I'm horrible with eyeliner. Like I can't do it to save my life. But yeah, I've been doing that. And, you know, it's really pretty. It's been growing and growing, and I really, really like it. I really like the way it's starting to come out. And I have the skimpiest lashes on the planet. The skimpiest. I mean, really, really, really bad lashes on the planet. So for me to have anything, you know, any growth whatsoever for my lashes is just like insane, you know, for me to get anything. I mean, I have like little rabbit lashes, seriously, rabbit lashes. And my hair is like a lighter, it's a blonde. I'm naturally a blonde. I'm naturally very fair in my, you know, my hairs and everything. So even if I do have like with the lashes, I can hardly see them because they're blonde. You know, I have to put black mascara on them to even bring them out. So, oh, hey, Debbie, how are you doing? I am late, but made it. Yay. Yay. Yeah. Thank you so much. Please give it a thumbs up and, you know, just kind of like shout out if you guys are here. And Debbie, I've been talking with Tracy, but if there's anything you want me to address, as far as skincare, makeup, beauty regimen, what I'm doing during lockdown, besides going nuts, you know, anything like that, you know, just feel free to chime in. Debbie, are you still in lockdown or doing anything like that? Thank you, Tracy, for the thumbs up, by the way. Let me know what you're doing, what you're occupying yourselves with. I don't have, other than my nails, honestly, I don't have a hobby. I gave up crocheting a long time ago. I used to crochet as a young woman, young girl, and I don't have a pair of knitting, you know, needles. I don't sew. I used to sew, like I could sew straight lines. That was it. Like I could sew a pillowcase, you know, because it was a straight line around, and I could sew. What else could I sew? Oh, I could sew valances, like curtains, like little valances, because it was a straight line. Oh, Tracy, you crochet? Good. That's nice. I really liked crocheting. When I used to crochet, when I was younger, and I could, those were the days where you picked up like a booklet. Okay. So you went to like your hobby store, whatever, and you picked up a booklet, and then it had, do you remember this, guys? It had like all the different stitches that you could do in crocheting, the shell stitch and, all these. I remember shell stitch, and I can't remember the other names of all the stitches, but I made a full blanket one time. It took me a few months to do it. But I made a full, really pretty crocheted blanket for myself, for my own bed, just sitting there and doing it. It was very relaxing. It was very nice to do. And what else did I do? I used to do what is it called? Not crocheting. The other one, knitting. I didn't much like that. I don't know why. It was not like something I gravitated to. I tried it. I actually, Virginia. Oh, okay. So Debbie, you're in Virginia. Okay. I tried doing it, but it just it wasn't me. It just wasn't me. I don't know why. There shouldn't be much difference between crocheting and knitting, but somehow it was like it just wasn't me. So I didn't do that. Yes, it's nice to meet new people, isn't it? The other thing that I really liked to do when I was younger is collect stamps. So that was a hobby. And I used to have a pretty large stamp collection. And I don't know, again, maybe I'm dating myself, but do you guys remember when I did in elementary school, in one of these magazines, they had like this membership club for stamps, and you went ahead and you became a member, and then you paid a certain amount of money, and then they would send you like a bag of stamps from around the world. And that was such a thrill for me. I used to take the bag, pull it apart, put all the stamps on the kitchen table, and I would have a stamp album. And I would go ahead and the stamp album, I think, was divided into different parts of the world, like different countries. So it had like a page for every country, like it had a page for England, and it had a page for Italy, and it had a page for the United States and Canada, and, all the South American countries, on and on and on. And yeah, I know it was before your time. And so I used to like look at all these stamps and then put little stickers on them. There were little tab stickers that you could put on them in the back. And then you went to the country for that page, and you collected them. You collected all these stamps. And I've got like probably three stamp books now. I'm telling you, for decades of it. Of stamping, and I would bet you anything that it's probably worth some money, because those stamps are pretty old and they might be pretty rare. I don't know. I spent a ton of money on stamps, getting stamps every month. And in Canada, let me read. Oh yeah. In Canada, they had a special, like a hobby store for stamps and coin collecting and things like that. And I would make my grandmother, poor thing, when we walked by that area, I'd make her go inside all the time. And obviously I would find something. I would always find something. As a kid, you always find something. And I would just harass that poor woman. I would just harass her and wear her down. And she said, no, we don't need to spend any more money, and we don't need to do this. But I would tell her how pretty the stamps were and everything, and what country they were from. And she, poor thing, she would cave, and invariably she would buy me some stamps and stuff. So I would always go home with some kind of little stamps and something to, work on and stuff. But yeah, let me know what your hobbies are for staying at home. Are you guys reading any books or watching any movies or anything like that? I've been watching The Crown. I must admit, I'm in the second season of it, in the middle of the second season of it, and I'm still on the original actors. I was told, or I read somewhere, that starting in season 3, I believe, they change out all the actors so that they're now like middle-aged or older. And as the seasons go on, there will be different actors, but playing the same roles, but they'll be, older individuals. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm just getting into Prince Charles, like teen years, and that's kind of really interesting. His relationship with Prince Philip and himself, so his father and himself. I didn't know a lot of it. I do know some history, and I do know fairly a lot about my English royalty, and family background and stuff like that. Oh, tea collection videos. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I'll have to look at that. That's kind of cool. Yeah, so I've been just looking at that. I watched The Hunters. It was the one with Al Pacino, and it was on Netflix, I think. And it was really good, about Nazi hunters. So that was really, really, really good. And there's like twists on it, and you don't have any clue what's going to be happening from one how do you call it, one episode to the next episode, and anything can happen. No one is the way they are or seem to be. I mean, it was really, really, really good. So I enjoyed that. I haven't watched any real movies lately. I think the last time I actually went to a movie theater to watch a movie, but I haven't really. I don't know why. I just honestly don't have the time or patience to sit through like a 2-hour movie. To me, I don't know. It has to be really, really riveting. Make some more tea every other day. Oh, wow. Gosh, you are a tea person. That is cool, Tracy. That's really cool. Yeah, so that's all I've been really watching lately. I'm trying to keep myself occupied with making videos. Emotionally, it's been hard. I will kid you not, to sit down and want to film. I want to film as in I want to be with you guys, and I want to bring you some good information. But the other side of me is kind of like in a funk, and I'm sure you guys can relate. Everybody's like in a funk. I'm trying not to watch the news lately. I'm really trying. The last week or so, I've been weaning myself off of watching the news. The numbers keep going up, and they are going to keep going up. And if we're going to just scare ourselves to death over the numbers, we're going to be paralyzed, seriously paralyzed. I'm just looking over here to see if my dog is over here. And there's just so much going on that I just don't want to look at it. I really, really don't want to deal with it, and I don't want to look at it. And, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you guys. I try my best to, to hold up, to deal with whatever we need to deal with daily, whether it's, to get our groceries or whatever it is. But I'm trying not to dwell on watching, all the news, all the stations, the latest things that are happening, where they're happening, how the hospitals are dealing with things. And it's just too much. It's really, really too much. I've got 2 dogs, Tracy. I've got a Jack Russell dog, and I've also got a Pomeranian. He's a Pomeranian Yorkie mix. And he's a big boy. He's like 18 pounds for a Yorkie Pomeranian. That's pretty big. So what else do I want to talk about? Yeah, so that's what I've been doing. I haven't had the motivation. I'm just being honest here. I haven't had the motivation to just do anything. I've been, thinking about what I would talk of, and I did have a couple of topics that at least I talked about, which was okay. But it's been hard. It's been really hard to come up with topics that are engaging, to come up with things that people are going to want to, see or talk about or relate to or anything like that. I think relating right now is a very hard thing. And I've seen a lot of YouTubers here in the beauty community going live, in their house, and just baking or hanging out, almost like a hangout kind of thing, like a chat hangout kind of thing, which is what I'm trying to do. I mean, it would be nice if more people were on here to be talking, but which is fine, how many people there are. But I think hanging on and hanging out and being close with people and trying to find relationships right now is really important for us, for all of us, and all our, our mental state to be relaxed or get a little more relaxed. And, that's what I'm trying to do, just trying to do all that. And as far as makeup or anything, I haven't really gone out or bought anything new, obviously, because I'm not going out to buy, I have to social distance, so I'm not going anywhere. I haven't seen a lot of big launches either. So if anyone knows of anything, if they want me to try anything, I'll look into it. There were a number of companies that did send me some PR for skincare, so I've been trying those, and I've done a few videos on my review of those. So those will be coming out shortly. And anything else, thank goodness, health wise, we're all doing fine. So far, so good. Cross our fingers. I think as long as we're keeping apart and distancing ourselves, we'll be okay. But you never know, I don't have any relatives close here in town. So, it's easy for me to socially distance because my father's not around here. There's no other relative around here that's close enough. We do have a couple of cousins here, but they have young children, and they're isolating themselves as it is. And it's not like we live together or close in proximity. So I don't want to introduce any of my germs to their child, and vice versa. There's relatives that we don't see that often, so we're not really immune to them or anything. So we could interact and infect each other. So we don't want to do any of that. So we're not doing anything like that. We are just going ahead and keeping our distance, but of course, going on FaceTime or wherever it is and doing all that. So I don't know, guys. I think a lot of people are probably out getting their hair cut or their nails done or something. I think that, since some of these stores have now started to open up, probably a lot of my people are running around doing things here during the day. It is a really nice day here in Atlanta, as a matter of fact, and I'm just looking out my window. I'll probably be taking my dogs for a walk soon. That's all I can do. So, I didn't get any questions from you guys. I don't know, Debbie, do you have any questions? Are you still here? I don't know. If you have any questions or anything that you'd like to ask me about, and I saw that you said, Virginia's a mess. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. We're not really that bad here in Georgia. We've had like over 900 deaths, but it's not like the tens of thousands that like New York is having. It's just crazy. I feel for them. I grew up in New York, actually. I grew up in the Bronx, and my parents, were there. And, I have very fond memories from New York. I have very fond memories of the people there still. And my heart breaks for them. I seriously, I worry about all of my classmates that I grew up with and all the people that I used to know up there. And I haven't been back in a long, long time. I don't think I've been back in like, I think it's been like 20 years since I've been back to New York. And I used to actually uh, spend time in Atlantic City. So I don't know if any of you guys are out there or near there, but I've spent time in Atlantic City. I've spent my summers there. I actually had a home there. So there's a lot of connection between me and the Northeast. I'm kind of like a transplant in the South, but I was definitely raised up there in New York and New Jersey and that. I don't have a New York accent. I don't have a New Jersey accent. I have more of a. I spent a lot of time also in California, so I kind of don't have an accent. I don't think, or at least not a harsh one. But I do feel for them up there, and I just can't even imagine, all the suffering and everything that they're going through. It's just crazy. Like I said, I really try not to watch the news too much, because the first few weeks or so when I was dwelling on it, I was really it was pulling me down. It was really, really pulling me down. Like I felt so distressed and I felt so helpless and I couldn't do, anything. Like you don't know what to do. You don't know how to help, who to help, what to do, where to go, what the steps are. There's no precedent set for this. There's nothing set in stone. There's no rules for engagement. And people are just making stuff up as they're going along. Do this, do that first, go here, go there, buy this, don't go there, and you're just totally overwhelmed. You're overwhelmed by all this noise of, what to do, where to go, where to buy stuff. I mean, the angst that people were doing for their, the toilet paper. I mean, it was just nuts. People were hoarding toilet paper. People were hoarding, cleaning products. I still can't buy myself a canister of Lysol. I mean, it's freaking priceless right now. There is no Lysol anywhere to be had on the shelves. Toilet paper, we've only seen, I think, 2 weeks ago. There was one. And my son grabbed, one of them. And there's only like one per family. So it's not like they're even allowing you to have, more than one or anything like that. And it's just craziness. Debbie. Oh, really? You were okay. So you remember Atlantic City. Great, great. Yeah. A lot of fond memories of Atlantic City. I hope they're doing good. All the beaches must be closed there. Honestly, can you imagine? And the casinos and everything. I mean, what is going on there? I know last time I went back there, I remember that, anything off of the boardwalk it wasn't kept up. There was a lot of crime in the city, in the inner cities. Tourists were told like not to go more than a block away from the boardwalk or anything like that, because there were a lot of crimes going on and everything was happening. So I know that they weren't doing that great to begin with. And I think some of the casinos, I had read somewhere that tourists were kind of staying away from them, and they were kind of not really choosing Atlantic City anymore for their gambling, that they would rather fly to Las Vegas or blah, blah, blah. And I really felt really bad because I loved Atlantic City. I absolutely adored it when I was young. Walking the boardwalk, buying taffies, the saltwater taffy. Oh my gosh. There is no saltwater taffy like in Atlantic City and in New Jersey. I mean, it is unbelievable, unbelievable. And their chocolate fudge, everything to do with the chocolate fudge, all kinds of flavors of fudge. I love the chocolate and the ones with the nuts in it. Mm. Speaking of, time to have another Reese's. If anyone's having a snack, please join me. I am snacking out right now. But yeah, I just don't know how the economy was basically in the toilet a year or more ago in Atlantic City. So this is just devastation. Absolute devastation as far as I'm concerned for a lot of cities. Hey, Maureen. Oh, my goodness. Hi, how are you? I've only been on for like 35 minutes. Thanks for joining. We're talking about the lockdown. We're talking about all kinds of things. I'm open to answering any questions. So, Maureen, if you have any beauty questions, makeup, whatever little I know of that, health, we're just talking about right now, like up north and all the lockdown and, the economic travesty that's going on for everybody. And I was telling everybody that, Atlanta is opening up some of their stores, tattoo parlors, hello, massage parlors, hello, essential business. I don't mind the nails in the salons because I know for a fact that there were and this is the weird part. Okay, I have to tell you this, guys. This is the weird part. The men that I know were more upset about having their hair growing out long that they can't get their hair cut than the women I know. The women I know can make do. You can put your hair up, put your hair in a ponytail, make do with stuff, right? A lot of the women that I saw around, they were able to take off like their nail acrylics or their nail gels or whatever. People started to make do. They had acetone. They would take things off, whatever. I didn't see the women, is what I'm saying, complaining as much as I saw the men complaining. The men were just freaking out about not having their hair cut. I had to go and shave my son's head with our clippers. So we have these electric clippers, and I had to put like this number 4 clipper on and shave him down because he was like, his hair was growing and growing and growing, and he was getting all upset about it. So I had to do that one night. Then for my husband last night, I actually also took the clippers, but the smallest, not even a blade on it, the smallest little one. And I shaved the back of his neck because the back of his neck was starting to be, all like hairy down here, right? And then he was getting longer sideburns, all hairy sideburns down here. He was getting mutton chops, honestly. So I had to shave him down there. And then I had to do, for the top, I had like this scissor that I have that, what do they call those? Okay, chime in if anyone knows. They're thinning shears. I think that's what they're called, thinning shears. Like you put it through your hair. You can't see it actually cut, but when you comb through, like a chunk of your hair comes out. Okay, you know what I'm talking about here? Yeah, so he went ahead and gave me that to go ahead and try to even out his sides and his tops and everything like that. And it was good. It came out okay. It did. I mean, I didn't make a complete fool of myself, and it wasn't a disaster. But I had not worked on his hair for years. I mean, he's been going to the same, like a bar, salon or whatever, hairdresser, and really likes it. Hang on. I'm just looking at my stuff here. Okay, good. I haven't missed any like real, chatty things. Um, yeah, and so it came out pretty good. I didn't, I, it wasn't embarrassing. He can go out. He's not bald. There's no bald spot, so we're going good. We're going good. My hair's staying the way it is. The only thing I've done with my hair is I have bought a L'Oreal. L'Oreal's the company excellence box of hair dye because my hair was starting to grow in, and I'm naturally blonde, so the color that I have is reddish, like a reddish blonde, like a strawberry blonde. I've done that for like how long has it been? Like 6 months or something, maybe 8 months that I've colored my hair. I've done a different color to my hair, and obviously I could not go back to my salon and have my hair dyed. So it was like, well, what do I do? Do I just let it keep growing out and, have blonde on top and then, red on the bottom? I could go ombre, but I haven't really seen anybody pull that off successfully. Not those two colors, not blonde with red. I see a darker roots, and then maybe reddish highlights on the bottom, but I don't see, that kind of color sequencing, right? So I finally bought a box. Actually, I bought 2 boxes, one to use now and one just in case I still need to use it in another month. I'm going to be using that as well. So yeah, I put it on my head. I parted my hair all over. I did little clips all over, little areas all over the place. Took my time in my bathroom. I don't like doing that a lot. Oh, there goes the dog. I don't like doing that a lot because it is messy and I don't want to be dripping anywhere or, dye sticks. Wherever it drops, it kind of sticks, right? And so I've had incidences where I've really mucked up like my countertops or my sink basin or things like that. And I just, I'd rather pay the money, honestly, at this point in my life than to bend over a sink and try to do everything myself. My back hurts, my hands hurt, my fingers tremble. By the time I get through all of it, I am freaking exhausted doing my hair, with the hair dye. So I'd rather pay the extra $30 or $40, whatever it is. And I don't get it done that often. I get it done once every, 2 months, 2.5 months, if that. And then they do a really good job. I just sit there. I'm just scrolling on my Instagram. I'm doing a little social interaction with you guys. I'm sending a couple of tweets here and there. So I'm multitasking. She's working on my hair and I'm multitasking. I'm doing all my little things. And that's the way I roll, and I rather tip her and support, the local businesses. Again, it's a small shop. And she's super, super nice, super nice. I mean, she's such a lovely, lovely lady. I look forward to going to my salon. It's like my little happy place. I go there and I absolutely, I'll pay the money. But now with the social distancing and wearing a mask and all this other stuff and the gloves and blah, 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 I'd rather just, have it done myself. I know what I'm doing. Don't get me wrong. It's not like I don't know what I'm doing. I've done my own hair for years and years and years. When I was younger and I could, do it and, it didn't cost that much money and I was, frugal and trying to save money here and there. And I would do it and it would be beautiful, beautiful. I mean, I would go into salons just to get my hair cut, like not color, just to get my hair cut. And they would look at my hair and they would say, oh, this is a really nice color. Do you know the name of the color? Who did your hair? What salon? This is a really, your hair color is gorgeous. And I would say, oh, it's this in this box that I use at home and put it on. And they wouldn't know what to say. Seriously, they wouldn't know what to say because they would be like, you did it yourself? This is coming from a bottle? What? And some of them would not believe me. Like some of them would think that I'm BSing them, that I don't want to tell them my secret or whatever. No, seriously, I bought it at, the grocery store when I was shopping for my food, and that's how I did it. So yeah, I've been doing without, trying to do without and stuff, and just making the best of things. Uh, Oh, Maureen, okay? I just saw it because I don't have my glasses on. Sorry, honey. So you like my hair color now? Really better? Oh, thank you. Putting on false eyelashes. Oh my God. Oh, you have to send me a pic. You have to, like, are you online? Like, are you on Instagram or somewhere, Maureen, where you could post like a picture or something? I would love to see that. I The one time that I did my fake lashes is the last time that I mean, every time I think about how my hand was shaking and how nervous I was. Do you remember that video? I was freaking out. And I actually bought, I haven't used it yet, and I don't know if I'm going to use it, and I don't know if I'm going to film it. I don't know if I'm going to use it because I don't know what it's going to do to my lashes. And it's called Falscara. Okay, you guys have got to have heard of that. It's I got it at Walgreens. So it's called Falscara. And I don't know who makes it, but it's little pieces of eyelash bunches. Like it's not the whole strip. It's like little bunches of eyelashes. That was little bunches. Okay, and then there's some kind of like there's two types of glue. So there's like a primer that you put on your lashes. That's the glue part. And then you're supposed to take tweezers and these little clumps, and you're supposed to stick them like underneath your lashes, right? Like one at a time underneath your lashes to fill them out. And then after you're done, it's supposed to, so you wait like a minute or two. And then you go ahead and put another thing on your lashes that it comes with, like I guess it's the other end of the wand, to set them, to like cement them in, okay? And that they're supposed to stick on your lashes for like, I don't know, almost 2 weeks. Or there's been different YouTubers that have put that on there, the Falscara lashes, and some of them keep them on for only a few days, and some of them swear that they can wear it for like up to 2 weeks, and that they used to wear very expensive lash extensions, like, that cost hundreds of dollars to go to a special salon and put it on. So they claim that, oh, this is so much cheaper, and it's actually like better and cheaper and lasts 2 to 3 weeks, and they can get away with just buying another box of this. And it's not very expensive. I don't think I paid more than $10 for it, if I recall. Now, it's been a while. It's still in the box. I have not dared to open it. I also bought some sort of glue remover. So I have some sort of something that I'm supposed to put on a cotton ball, that when I want to take off these clumps of lashes, you can swipe it on your eyelashes and then take them off, right? My lashes are, yes, they are real. These are real right now. Yes, Tracy. Maureen, when I put them, I just got batting my eyes at my husband. I'm sure he enjoyed that. That is hilarious. Yeah, my husband looked at me and just went like, no. So I didn't keep them on too long. I mean, I kept them on. I think I kept them on for the better part of the day, and then I took off the lashes. But yeah, no, that's the last time I put them on, and I think I tried one more time to put them on. I might have put them on maybe one more time. Um, but it was just it was dang uncomfortable. It was dang not me. It really was not me. And but what I've got right now, that I just did a video on, and it'll be coming up in the next like week or so, is I've got a lash serum that I've been trying. I think on my last live stream video I might have mentioned it to you guys, but it's a lash booster serum, and I've been diligently putting that on. I told Tracy this because she was like the first one on the video. I have been using it diligently. I have not used mascara or anything on my eyes for the whole time that I've been in lockdown or quarantine or whatever you want to call this, not going out in public, because I don't have to put on, mascara. I mean, I've kind of basically dolled myself up for you guys. Today's the first time I've worn makeup, lipstick, eyebrow pencil, mascara in like 3-4 weeks. I kid you not. I'm not amongst the living, so I'm not here to, impress or whatever. And our household, they know how ugly I am without anything on. So they're advised, they know the behind the scenes. But let's see. Yeah, it's true, Maureen. You do have to be in the mood to do makeup and to I'll tell you, the first few weeks that I was sequestered in my house, it took a lot of effort for me to even wash my face and brush my teeth. Seriously. I had this thing where I just wasn't in the mood. I just could not get myself out of this rut. It was hard to get out of PJs and put on sweats, or I mean, I would to walk the dogs and stuff like that, but I'm working from home now, and the first few weeks I worked from home, I was literally working while in my bathrobe and my PJs, and 1 or 2 times I didn't even get out of them the whole entire day that I worked. Then I logged off from work. Then it's already 5:30, 6 o'clock. Then dinner's being made. And after that, it was like, well, shoot, I'm going to go to sleep, Hold on a second. My cursor's gone. I'm just going to, go to sleep, and that's it. I don't need to do much else. And I really made an effort. I've now took it upon myself. I've I've taken it upon myself to force myself to get dressed in the morning. Now, I'm not talking glam. I'm not talking button down shirt. I'm not talking anything, but dang, put on a t-shirt, woman. Put on some, some sweats. I mean, comb your hair, wash your face, brush your teeth. I'm really trying, before I sit down to work in the morning, to actually like do something that signifies that I am now up for the day. I am now going to head to work, however close that is, and do something different. I just feel so much in a rut of desperation where I just don't feel like doing much. I mean, my nails were naked for 3 weeks, Maureen. My nails, okay? You know how much I love doing my nails, and they were naked for 3 weeks. I just did them, by the way. Look at that. Isn't that cute? And I did little stampies on them with my little nail nail stamping plates. So they are so cute. And it's really elevated my mood so much, to be doing the nails and to just focus on something pretty, something lively, something pretty, to take our minds off of everything else. I really, really love it. You like it? It's cute, isn't it? Yeah, I love it. It's like a watermelon color, but it's called ripe red berry, and it's from it's a dip powder, the reddish one, and it's by SNS. Yes, SNS. And then the little stampers are from Monology, and I don't know if you guys can see that. One's a kitty cat, and the other one is a cat with a little owl on the top of it. There, I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to pull back a little bit. There you go. I just loved it. I had so much fun with it. I really had so much fun just playing around and being artistic and just taking my mind off of things and just spending time to do that. Where we go to a grocery store. Yeah, I know. And you can't wear the makeup now that much anymore anyway, because you have the mask on you. So it's not like you're going to get all glammed up. Now you can do your eye area. I would just suggest that, like, go all out, put the eyeshadow on, put the eyeliners on, put your fake lashes on, do whatever you have to do from here up. Okay. And glam it out. Go to that grocery store and glam it out, ladies, because yeah, I mean, from here down, no one sees anything. Nobody cares. Nobody does anything. We can't even recognize each other anymore. Yeah, how am I supposed to recognize somebody? Seriously, maybe by the mask they're wearing. Oh, you're wearing a blue mask, and you're wearing a black mask, or you're wearing a N95 mask, and that's how I can tell who everybody is. But you can't tell who anyone is. We've all become like just these androgynous beings walking around like a bunch of zombies, walking around now. I mean, it's just craziness. Maureen, yeah, it does make me feel pretty when I look at my nails. I mean, whatever it takes. I think at this point right now, whatever it takes for us to boost ourselves up a little bit and boost our emotions up a little bit, I say go for it. Just go for it. If you want to play with eyeshadow for 2 hours straight and get different looks, go for it. If you want to do makeup, while you're sitting inside the house, go for it. You want to try, this is a time to try things, to try to get out of your box and try something. Dye your hair a different color. Go from red to black to blonde, purple, blue, whatever you want to do. Try something different. If you want to cut your hair, if you want to do different different styles, we have the time on our hands right now. We have a lot of time on our hands right now to do all that. And it might be a curse, it might be a blessing, I don't know, but I'm there too. I'm venturing out, trying new things, things with my nails, things with my makeup, things like that. Like I said, it's the first time I've really worn makeup in a number of weeks, but just I might even do the falscara lashes. I don't know if I should film the fiasco or not. Do you think I should film the fiasco of trying to put on the falscara lashes? I don't know, guys. Do you think I should do that? I'm just hesitant. Like, what if I glue my eyes shut? I'm on the video and I glue my eyes shut. I mean, what am I going to do then? Maury, what are you saying? You have anxiety about when to go back to work? Yeah. Yeah. On May 31st. Oh, wow. Cool. So what do you do at Scheduled to open your salon on May 31st. So do you work at the salon? Do you work at a salon, or are you talking about visiting a salon? Um, oh, Tracy and Maureen both want me to film it. Oh Lord, now I put myself in a situation. Okay, guys, I'll probably film it. I'm not going to film it live though, but I will film it. Okay. Oh, you're an esthetician. Oh, awesome. Oh, that is a nice thing. Oh, wow. Well, I'm so happy that you're here. I love estheticians. You know, I have this another story. My grandmother and my mother were both Hungarian, so they're both from Hungary, from the old school of things. And they were religious about getting their facials. Okay. Ever since I could remember, as soon as I could walk, they would take me, and it would always be a private Hungarian woman, esthetician from the old country that came over, okay, in Canada. So I grew up in Toronto. And they would literally take me because there wasn't a babysitter. They didn't want to leave me alone, you know, with anybody. So they would take me. They would call it a cosmetologist. So in Hungarian, it would be called a cosmetologist, not an esthetician. But they would go and they would definitely get their slap on. These people, I mean, massage, facial massage, slap, 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 slap underneath the chin, massage, 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 steaming and hot towels. And I don't know if they got any extractions, but they definitely got the, you know, poop smacked out of them when they went, because these women would, you know, with their hands, they had some really good hands, and they would work the skin, the face, all of this massage, an hour, hour and a half at least, all kinds of potions and masks and things on the face. They would definitely like stick everything on their face. And of course, they would have great conversations in Hungarian, you know, get all the latest gossip and, you know, community news. How did you get community news in the old days? I mean, when I grew up, there was no internet. There was no social media. There was nothing. You wanted gossip, you had to go to, you know, a lady or somebody that did hair, that did nails, that did makeup, that was an esthetician, cosmetologist, whatever, because that's where you got all your local community neighborhood news. Who was going with who was sleeping with who was having an affair, who was pregnant, who was this, who was that. Everybody got their juice on. Okay. They got their juice on from going and doing all that. So yes, estheticians are one of my favorite people because I remember them from yay little high up, being there, and I learned what I learned from skincare and everything else. Like I said, I might not have a degree on the wall. I don't have a plaster on here, but I have life experience of many, many years and many, many women around me that just had amazingly gorgeous, gorgeous skin. Absolutely perfect skin. And they worked at it. They worked at it. It was something they did, something they took pride in, and something they took very seriously, very, very seriously. So let me check my little things here. Tracy, make your fans happy, right? Okay, sure. Okay, Maureen. I was a flight attendant for 19 years. Wow. And you would treat your mom to facials and loved hanging out at the spas. Yep. Yeah, it's a great bonding experience, you know. Oh, really? Maureen, that is the sweetest thing. Oh my gosh, that you're actually learning from me and you're an esthetician. Holy cannoli, lady. That just blows my mind. Thank you so much. Wow. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to have to let me look at something here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so I really enjoyed being with people like that. I really enjoy going to, even getting my nails done from everybody because it's like, yeah, I mean, you hear so much great stuff. You get so much experience. That's how I learned how to do my nails, honestly, Maureen. Like from doing my nails, I never did like I did the basics. I mean, I did regular, nail polish. I picked up a color and swat, and that was it, right? And then I started getting acrylics, which to this day I do not touch and cannot use because there's no way that I could do it on my non-dominant hand. So I don't even try. But I went to, to the nail salons, and I would always learn something new. I'd always learn a little trick or something that was going on, or, how to do something, how to file it the right way, and how to put gel polish on, or everything like that. And being pretty frugal, I would like to observe and then try things on my own. So I started getting into nail polish, and I started getting into, I'm having another Reese's Pieces, by the way, and all of that other stuff. And hello, sock shot. And I would learn so much from all of these technicians, whether they're, face, whether they are nails, whether they're anything. You learn so much. You learn so much from your hairdresser. My goodness. I mean, they tell you what to use and what not to use on your hair. How to treat your hair. All of that. I mean, I've learned so much from all of these people. Oh, I'm having the snacks of my life with these Reese's. I love these. So yeah, estheticians hold a very special place in my heart. Very special place in my heart. Love them to death. Well, I've got some more people on here, but do you guys have any other questions you want me to talk about, or anything else you want me to talk about? And please thumbs up this video, that it, the stream, so that it gets out there. I'm more than willing to, talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. Yeah, I'm more of a homebody than I'm not, but this is too much of a homebody. Just a little too much. I like going out on the weekends. I like running my little errands. I like running my little chores. I don't need extravagant excitement. I don't, need to go to a sports event or theater or be entertained every weekend. I'm not about that. But I miss going to Michael's. I miss going to PetSmart. I miss going to Marshall's and TJ's and looking at the skincare aisle and seeing what's new. I just miss walking in a mall, just an indoor mall, and window shopping. I love to window shop. You don't know how much you miss things till you're not allowed to do it. And our malls are not opening up right now. They're still not opening up. So I don't know what I'm going to do with myself, honestly. I'm just going to hang out here and probably talk to you guys every weekend. What else can I do, right? But anyway, how long have I been on? Oh gosh, it's been over an hour. So I think I'll probably, end my broadcast if you all don't have anything else to talk to me about, because I've got to start. What time is it? 4 o'clock, 4:30. Got to go walk my doggies, and do all of that. And yeah, that's it. I love you guys very much. Thank you for hanging out with me, Maureen and Tracy, and whoever else came in. I really, really enjoyed it. I really did. You guys are true blue, true blue. And Tracy, don't be a stranger. Next time I'm on here, make sure you come on back. Aw, thank you, Tracy. When are you due to open up? We opened up a couple of stores here in Georgia, as far as like salons and things like that. Believe it or not, the bowling alleys. I don't see anybody bowling, and tattoo parlors, because that was really important to open up down here. But other than that, I don't see a lot. There are some restaurants that are still only doing takeout or curbside delivery. So they're not opening up anytime soon. I think a lot of the restaurants are the most hesitant, even though they do need the money really, really badly. But a lot of them are really scared. And there's not much social distancing that you can do when you are handing food to people, being a waitress, or, being a server, or manning the cash registers or anything like that. What are you supposed to do? Sit and have your mask on? How are you going to eat? So if you take your mask off and then you're eating, I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel comfortable. And I think a lot of people are not feeling comfortable. Maureen says, I'm in Chicago and we're still in our peak. Oh, wow. Debbie, you take care too, sweetie. Yeah, we're supposedly going down a little bit, but it's not going down to the levels that would have warranted, a major opening up. I know New York has been going down in numbers, but their numbers are so huge. I mean, okay, not 1,200 people are dying a day. Now 950 are dying a day. I mean, there's 950 people that are dead from one day to the next. That does not warrant opening up anything. It really does not warrant it. So, yeah, I am not going to be going anywhere anytime soon. So that's my take on it. You guys do whatever you guys want to do, but I'm not going to do it. So anyway, guys, I love you very much. Thank you again for joining me. I know this was unannounced and not a lot of people on here. And I usually don't announce it because I never know what is going on in my household as far as dogs and people and, all kinds of stuff. My husband was watching the, what was it called? The draft? Yes. So there was a lot of noise here from that, just him talking and being on the phone and watching the draft and all of that. So, I got to pick my times, the quiet times right now. It's pretty dang quiet here. And that's how I, just happen to come on here. Yes, you take care, Tracy. And thank you for the suggestion for the teas. I will definitely try to do a video soon on all of my teas and, what I'm using and everything. That's a great idea. I really like that idea. So thank you very much for that idea. Okay. Anyway, guys, I love you guys all, and I will see you up in YouTube in my next video. Please give this a thumbs up and, share it. I know it's a long ramble, but I'm so glad I came up here and at least I was able to be with you guys. Okay. Bye. I'm going to end it.